New Oxford Modern English Book 5 Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, written by Robert Frost. Today we are going to do the paraphrasing and the summary of the poem, and we are going to learn the rhyming scheme as well. So the beautiful poem written by Robert Frost. In the first stanza he says, "Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow." So here woods mean jungle, jhund, and he says that he stop over here and he knows whose woods are these. His house is in the village though. His house is not here, it's in the village, but he knows whose woods are these. He will not see me, and the person who is the owner of the woods, he cannot see him stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow, and watching his woods fill up with the snow. So ये झुंड किसके हैं मेरा ख्याल है मैं जानता हूँ, और ताहम इसका घर गांव में है, वो नहीं देखेगा मुझे यहाँ रुकते हुए। इसके झुंड बर्फ़ से भरे हुए और ढके हुए. At the end of this stanza, let me tell you the rhyming scheme. The last word is making the rhyme with no, though, and snow. So these are the three words which are making rhyme, and we are going to give the alphabet A, and A. Here is not making rhyme with these three stanza lines, so here we are going to place B. So this is the first stanza, and the rhyming scheme is A, B, A. So let's see the second stanza. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. So here the writer says that his horse also wondered that why his master stopped in this woods without a farmhouse near. There is no farmhouse near, so why his master is stopping over here between the woods and frozen lake. There is just a wood and there is a frozen lake over here, so why he stopped in the middle of this forest. The darkest evening, so this is the one of the darkest evening of the year. So he was wondering, and he was also wanted to know that why he is stopping here. So let me translate for you that he says that मेरा नन्हा घोड़ा इसे भी अजीब लगा. So here queer means अजीब, so उसे भी अजीब लगा किस फार्म हाउस के नज़दीक ना होते हुए रुकना, किसी फार्म हाउस के नज़दीक ना, फार्म हाउस के नज़दीक ना रुकना, झुंड और मुंजमद झील के दरमियान, यानी फ्रोज़न लेक मुंजमद झील के दरमियान, और वुड्स इन झुंड या इन जंगल के दरमियान और इस फ्रोज़न लेक के दरमियान, साल की सबसे तारीख शाम पर. So now let's see the rhyming words over here: queer, near, and ear. So you can see these last words making the rhyme, so we give them the alphabet B, B, and B. Lake is not making a rhyme with these three words, so lake is given the alphabet C. So the rhyming scheme of this stanza is B, B, C, and B. So let's see the next one. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. So here the writer wants to say that his horse is giving his harness bell, the harness bells which he is having around his neck like this. So he is having a harness bells over here, so he is also shaking his bell and wanted to ask his master that is there any mistake that why is stopping over here in the middle of the wood? A frozen lake is over here and there is a snow, then why is stopping here? The only sounds the sweep, and with the harness bell there is one more sound, and this is the sound of a wind, the sweep sound coming with the harness bell, of easy wind and downy flake, and that wind sound is coming down with the flake. Flake is a small pieces of the snow. You can see in the picture as well, there is dots, white dots, so these are the flakes falling from the sky. So let me tell you the translation as well, that वो अपने सांस की घंटियों को हिलाता, हार्नेस बेल, वो अपनी सांस की घंटियों को हिलाता ये पूछने के लिए कि ये कोई गलती तो नहीं हुई। दूसरी वाहिद आवाज़ यानी जो आ रही है वो हरकत की आवाज़, जो मूवमेंट की आवाज़ है, ऑफ ईजी विंड, हल्की हवा की और बर्फ़ की नरम गालों की। सो फ्लेक, बर्फ़ के नरम गालों की। सो लेट्स सी द राइमिंग स्कीम. You can see over here shake, stake and flake. Shake, stake and flake. So these are three words making the rhyme. You can also figure out that AKE are in three words. You find it in the three words which make the rhyme. So we give them the word alphabet C, C and C. Sweep. Sweep is totally different. It's not making rhyme with these three last words. So we give them D. So the total rhyming scheme of this stanza is C, C, D and C. So let's see the last one. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. So here the author says us, the poet says us, that these woods are very lovely, dark and deep, but he has some promises to keep, so he cannot stay here for a longer time. He has to move to his destination because he has to fulfill his promises. He wanted to go back because he has some duties, some obligations. So without fulfilling his promises, duties, he cannot stay here for longer. Here it's a meaningful phrase, and miles to go before I sleep, and there is a very long journey, the destination before I sleep, before I am going to end up my life or end of his life. So he has to fulfill his promises first. He has to fulfill the obligations, the duties, the responsibilities. He cannot stay just watching the beautiful dark forest and the lake. So let me tell you in the translation as well, that ये झोंड, ये जंगल खूबसूरत, तारीक और गहरे, लवली, डार्क एंड डीप, खूबसूरत, गहरे और घने जंगल, बट आई हैव प्रोमिसेस टू कीप, मगर मुझे वादे निभाने हैं, और सोने से पहले मीलों का सफ़र करना है, और सोने से पहले मीलों का सफ़र करना है. Now you can easily find out the rhyming scheme because all these, the last words of the stanza are similar and they are making a similar sound, the rhyme deep, keep, sleep and sleep. So the last stanza we are going to give alphabet D, D, D and D. So here the last stanza is having D, 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 D rhyming scheme. So here your stanza paraphrasing in Finnish. So I hope it will be easy for you to write down the summary and the paraphrasing as well, and the rhyming scheme, and you can do the exercise as well. So I'll finish up here. It's a lovely poem of Robert Frost, and you also know that who is Robert Frost? He was born in San Francisco and he is a poet, a teacher, a farmer, and he also won some prizes as well. So thank you and watching this video, and watch this video again and again and learn the paraphrasing.